This is DropStats, an application to scrape the stats from Toronto Raptors games and store it using the Dropbase API. Let's first go through the web scraping process. The code is all in the file scrape.py. Here, we use Selenium's Chromium WebDriver to access the NBA team's page. We currently have the URL for Toronto Raptors, but it could easily be changed to work for any team. We first scrape the page for all the games the team has played so far, sorting those games into a list. We then compare the length of this list to our current table in the database, which we get using a function from get.py. If these are the same, that means we have all of the current games and no scraping needs to be done. If they are different, we will only scrape for the games not in the database. To scrape, we navigate to the box scores and scrape each row and column, then we store that data into a two-dimensional list. That data is then either updated to a Google Sheets if it's the first time, or appended to the Sheets if it's not using the Google Sheets API. This code is in the spreadsheet.py file. This Google Sheets has a CSV URL which is used to upload a CSV to Dropbase using their API in the dropbase.py file. Dropbase allows us to turn the CSV into a database easily, which is very cool and useful. With the Dropbase populated, we can use the Dropbase API to query for information. We use these queries, which are shown in get.py, to construct our graphical user interface. Our graphical user interface was created using Tkinter and has a sweet and simple design with a retro feel. Clicking on a game will open up the box scores for that game in another window. Since multiple windows can be opened at once, this allows for the easy comparison of stats between games. Future updates could include features to visualize the data using matplotlib. We could also use all our game data to predict win percentages for future games, but for now, this is DropStats. Thank you, Dropbase, for creating this awesome API for us to use and for sponsoring Hack the North.